Today I have a suggestion for something that you could try in your life. We've heard so much over the past few decades. Someone wrote a book, and my memory, I can't recall who it was, that talked about a love bank in dealing with relationships with others, or particularly family, close relationships. Having a love bank and making sure you keep the love bank full, and so that when you goof up and you make a mistake, you can draw on that love bank and people will still give you more chances and forgive you that, because you've been putting good deeds and good behaviors and things into a love bank. Another book that I read lately, whose name again that I can't recall offhand, made it more specific and more helpful. And that's what I wanted to do. I want to make videos that are helpful for you, that are easy to follow, easy to implement. You know, a love bank is fine. We have a love bank and it'll help our relationships. We keep the love bank full, or a love gas tank, and so on. That's fine. But I think the more specific we are, the better. So this other author, and I believe his name was Dr. Goodman, if I'm not mistaken, quantified it. And he said, well, what we found in our research, what he found in his research, was that the most successful relationships had at least a 5-to-1 ratio of behaviors. And what he meant by that was there was a ratio as they videotaped couples and they watched them and they tracked them over a considerable period of time, that the most successful relationships had a 5-to-1 ratio of 5 good things said and good things done for your partner, for every one not so good thing that you did to your partner. And I think that's a little bit more effective in helping you if you want to try this, where you want to have a better relationship. The number is very helpful. So during the day, I would encourage you to bear in mind that when you're dealing with relating to your significant other, that you go out of your way to say good things, sincere, always sincere, or do thoughtful things. And remember that you can play the little game to yourself, really, of saying, well, I'm going to make sure I do at least 5 today, at least 5 thoughtful things, saying and doing for my significant other. And everyone makes mistakes. We flub up. We just do dumb things sometimes, and that's where the one comes in, where we're going to mess up. So if we make it a point to at least have 5, and of course 9 or 10, it'd be wonderful to do thoughtful things for your significant other. But if you at least shoot for 5 each day, and it can be a little thing again. It can give complimenting someone on the way they're dressed today, the way their hair is, something they said or did, something they just made or something like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be just thoughtful. Concentrate on at least doing 5 of those things. And I think you'll find that your relationship will improve if you haven't already been doing this. So many times we forget to do those things. We don't do those things, and our relationships can begin to fade. They get stale. They lose their color, their vibrancy, because we're not taking the time to let that other person know how much we appreciate them, how important they are to us. So remember, 5-to-1. You will make mistakes and flub up. That's the one. So make it a point today, and just keep track to yourself. Do 5 or say 5 very nice, thoughtful, supportive warm, loving things to your significant others. And it can be to it can apply to your children and siblings as well, too, if you want to improve their relationships. It doesn't just have to be a significant other, but try that and see if it doesn't, if you don't notice yourself enjoying being nice to other people, and notice that they're gradually changing the way they behave to you, and that your relationship is better because of it. Give it a try, and best of luck.